Good morning and welcome to this week's podcast. Last week we had a great response that talked about explaining what we do and how we do that. And because of that, now I wanted to do a little bit deeper dive on that same topic and show you exactly what that client is going to see and hear from us. So I'm going to jump in and show you a sample of a client of walking them through how to get a copy of all three credit reports for just $1 and showing them what they can do themselves right here, right now, along with how many points they'll get for those efforts. And then also show them how many points they have available based on us helping them challenge the inaccurate, unverifiable, negative information on their account. So let's jump in and take a look right now. So you'll see right here, this client is going to start out with a 640 credit score. The score builder, now shows the 85 points they have based on improving the negative accounts on their credit score, which is what we can work on for them. This person has a bunch of points available on Score Boost. And you lenders watching this video, this is very similar to your what if simulator. What if you change or adjust the utilization ratio, which is the balance on your credit cards compared to the limit? So it's a pretty cool tool. Let's jump in and take a look at that. Just takes a few seconds for this to run because you can run this every day, all month long, if you like. There's no limit on how many times you can change this. And it's on live data because you can also refresh one of your bureaus up to 5 times every month with the basic package. But you have access to this if you are coming from a referral partner for a 7-day trial for just $1. But this is just very similar to the same tool lenders have had for years, which is showing you if I spend money on my credit cards, it's going to cost me. If I pay down, what it's going to cost me. But what's unique about our tool is not only it shows you how many points you have available based on adjusting those balance, but it shows you when, right? So let's look at this and let's say we're trying to hit a target score of 680. $2,463. But if you see right here, I'm going to enlarge this. Right here, it's going to show you Capital One, 1 point in 7 days because it's going to update on 3/25. Excuse me, you're going to get the points. You need to pay it down by 3/8 because it's going to update, meaning report to the bureau on 3/12. This one over here, you're going to get 60 points in 17 days. You need to make that payment by 3/18 because it's going to update on 3/22. Now, this is unique, but you see this is 4 Capital One cards, and your best pay by date is different on every one of those cards, right? And what lenders and even consumers don't realize is the best pay by date is not the due date. And in fact, it's not even the statement date. It's the date in which the information is updated to the credit reporting agencies. And this is why this is so key. Most people don't realize that even if they pay their credit card balance off every month on the due date, every time you pull a credit score, you're going to see that balance from last month because they're reporting the information before they're asking you to pay. And this is no accident. Credit card companies are doing this on purpose in order to hold down that credit score. The work involved from a credit card company is to get that balance, and then you keep paying that high interest. You keep paying it off every month, you're not paying any interest. But they also don't want that activity to flow to another offer or to another credit card company. So they're doing this, in my opinion, on purpose to hold down that score. You lenders, you look at people and go, hey, if you pay down your credit cards, you could get a better score. Like I pay my credit cards off every month. This is why, right? Is because they're paying it off on the due date, not on the date in which it reports to the bureau. And we have the only platform I'm aware of that actually tracks the best pay by date. And in fact, we actually send emails and text notifications of, hey, your best pay by date's coming on your credit cards. So this alone is a fantastic tool, and it's Score Boost. Inside of that, it's an enhancement on tools lenders have had for years, but it will show you when. right? You're no longer guessing of, is it okay to update the credit report, or when do I pull, or I need to wait till next month, or they just made the payment and I pulled too soon. All of this is removed from that part of the process. And again, our consumer is going to get access to this on a 7-day trial for just $1. If you go into Score Builder, now this is, you can take action, and we walk them through, the system will walk them through a 120-day plan. And you can click through, and there's video tutorials on what's helping their score, what's hurting their score, reviewing where they're currently at, what their overall goal is down the road. And so it's very intuitive, really helpful, and walking those consumers through it. And again, they've got access to this right out of the gate. But I want to spend a little bit of time showing you what I believe is the best user interface on the market. What we do is we take the credit report and display it in such a way that helps them understand how to use it. You can click through the negative items one by one. You can walk through the inquiries. You can search. Let me just look at open accounts, closed accounts, mortgages, credit cards, collections only, whatever I want to. I can bounce around and move this data around rather than putting it in a 40-page PDF that a consumer doesn't understand. And we'll instantly show them what's helping and what's hurting, how big of an impact it has and how little of an impact it may have. But this is where we go through and can find some discrepancies across the bureaus, or some incomplete or inaccurate information, which leads us to be able to understand what we need to challenge and why we need to challenge it. So I feel like showing you that information should help you understand what a consumer is going to go through with us, and how really educational and easy it is to walk through. Again, we're going to give a consumer 2 options if they want to move forward and utilize our help, or if they got what they need for just that $1, they can cancel the trial with the monitoring service and go on about their day. They can keep the monitoring if they see that that's valuable. But if they decide they want our help, we're going to offer 2 options, which is 1, only pay for the items that get deleted and when they get deleted, or a monthly option that helps a lot of people that are on a budget. Having them where they understand how much they could possibly owe next month, rather than an open-ended invoice based on what does or doesn't get deleted, sometimes gives a little bit more comfort, and people on a budget, it works a little bit better for. But every one of our consumers is going to get both options, and they're able to choose which one's going to work best for them. So hopefully taking a look at what a consumer is going to be able to see on our end helps explain and makes you more comfortable in partnering with us and referring. And remember, your very first referral, we want it, we need it. It's how we build our company. We want to help consumers that help you close more loans. So at the end of the day, if you can send us a referral, we're going to give that referral 50% off because they came from you. And if you're a consumer watching this, all we ask for you to access that 50% discount as well is at least let one of our partners that we partner with that refer us business take a look and see if they can help you get where you need to be in the mortgage process. So hopefully this information was useful for you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you close more loans.